I'm Dave Dirge. Welcome to Advanced Fighting Systems, Jeet Kune Do, Street Survival Tactics. You can be 90 years old and do a headbutt. Now what is really a headbutt? A headbutt is really a face butt, okay? In reality, we're gonna come over here. If I was to do this, what I'm doing is dropping my head and slamming it into his face. I'm telling you right now, this stuff that I'm telling you has been field tested. Just believe me, 30 years, field tested, okay? This, you know what MMA is? You ever hear of MMA? Ultimate fighting. Ultimate fighting. You know, the baddest guys on the face of the earth, this stuff's not allowed to be used in it because it ends careers. Okay? So this is a tool that we want. We want a tool that we don't have to practice 5 days a week and be tough at, that we can end this career. In other words, escape. So when I said it and he don't move, I boom! And I slam my head right into his face, okay? He's letting go. The fight's over. And how could we possibly do this is, what does a guy do to a woman? He grabs her, and the first thing that I do, I'm trying to what? Get away. Okay. Now I'm not going to say don't try to struggle to get away. We'll go over this way here. I'm not going to say don't try to struggle to get away. Okay, he grabs me. But right there is the point that he's too strong, I can't get away. So the understanding is I'm going to go with his energy. What I mean by energy, if he's pulling me, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to go. So all I have to do is a simple little thing. I just go with it, drop my head. He is
there you go.
A person.
Always drop your head though, or you will get hit by it.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you're hitting with the car.
I felt like it.
You know, wherever they are, and they could be. You see what I'm saying?
Same thing. You could be here, and your headbutt's from here. So you turn and you pull them into the side. So you turn and you pull them into the side.
What we're going to discuss is the correct way to use the focus pads. I see people doing this. Give me a jab very slowly. Slap in the hand. Slap in the hand, could be across. Slap in the hand like this. That's not the correct way. Now, use the pads however you want to use them. But I guarantee you this, if you use them the correct way, you're going to see your power, your body mechanics, your timing, everything excel. Okay? Now, 3 reasons right off the bat that you don't want to use the pads like this is because number 1 is your range changes. You get used to just sticking like this here. To reality, nobody's going to be that close to you. Nobody's going to step in and give you their head, excuse me. The other thing is the timing. The timing changes, okay? And then the other thing is there's no mechanics, okay? All you're doing is going to be jab cross. It's just jab crossing. See, that's all you're doing. Slap, 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 slap. So nothing's happening there, okay? Now the correct way to do this is I stand in what you want to call, whether it's boxing range, kicking range, whatever it may be. I stand and I have Josh there, he steps in and he gives me a correct jab. That's it. Notice this doesn't move. Turn just a little bit for the camera angle. So here, there you go. So this is not coming. Now he's getting the range to where I'm at. Okay, and he can use the correct mechanics and the timing. He has the right timing of how to hit. Okay, because this again changes. Okay, all I'm suggesting is give this a shot, and you'll see your fighting, your power, your speed, everything's going to excel. All right, so with that said, what we're going to do is go very slowly, and we're going to start out, we're going to work a jab and a cross. We're going to show you. So give me a jab and a cross. Okay, now notice one thing, again slowly. He's hitting this pad with his cross. Okay? He's not jabbing this pad over here and then hitting this pad with his cross. In other words, here's what I'm saying. He's not jabbing this way over here to the left hand and then throwing across to the right hand. If you look, that's like an X. So I'm going out, and I'm going out. What we want is economic of movement, okay? A straight line. So what I'm going to do is, if I'm on a left stance, I'm going to jab the left hand and cross the left hand. So jab it and cross it. Excuse me, I mean the right hand, excuse me. So I'm going to jab it and cross it, okay? Then I'm going to hook the left hand. So if you are in a left stance and your trainer is in a left stance, you're going to jab the right hand, cross the right hand, hook the left hand, okay? All right, that brings out body cans and you're moving economically. All right, so he's giving me a jab and a cross. Okay, a jab, then a cross. Good. Jab, then a cross. Good. Now we're just going to add the hook line. So he gives me a jab, cross, and a hook. Again, jab, cross, hook. And notice I'm not patting it, I'm not stepping in. We're in boxing range. There we go. One more time. Good. He's going to mount me. Okay? And of course, it's a bad position to be in. Well, on the ground, all of them are bad to be if the guy's bigger than you. So in this position here, okay, again what? Here's the groin. So what we do, we're going to do a little drill. We're going to do hula. This would represent some guy on top of me, what, trying to put me into the next zip code. Okay, that's what this would be, some hits, okay? So as we're doing this here, what do I have? As we're doing, there it is. There's that groin. So as we're playing this game, with this hand, see? Excuse me, with this hand. Now watch what I do. As this hand's bang. See here? Now what I'm doing is this. We'll go real slow. In this action, when this gets hit, what is he going to do? He's coming forward. Okay? So there's a couple things I could do. And when I talk about pain, you always got to cause pain. So as this guy is doing his hitting, boom, there it is. So now I go swung, that hits. We'll go real slow as we're doing this. Okay, back. I find the time, bang, there's the hit, boom, there's the hit. Or else we could do one other thing. As I shoot here, and I go boom, I hit the groin, he's coming forward. Okay, so one more time, real slow. We'll go real slow, and Dave's going to give me that energy. So what I'm doing is timing this, and as we go, I go bang! I hit that groin, his energy's coming forward, and I help, and I open, and I roll out, because I want to get to my feet. You're trying to work. Okay, I went here. Right? Which way you moving? I went to the left. Right. I went here. Which way you moving? Right, so I did it like this. You brought it. Watch. You moving. Right? I'm off. The time this. See what I did? You brought it, right? Which way you moving? Catch it in your triangle. Because why? Well, no! That's right! Range! Well, you don't be there. Get out. Out, now. Out, now you're moving. Now go back. There. Okay? What am I doing? I'm slowly what? One more. I'm here. Slowly what? Pushing down. And what are you doing? Staying. Well, you stop there for a minute, please. What we're doing is some training drills. You do not fight this way. We're about producing the attributes, producing body mechanics and athleticism, okay? So what we're going to do for this drill is Dave's going to have his blade in what we call the ice pick or earth, and I am too, all right? And we're going to flow. He's going to stab at me, and I'm just going to move back a little bit and parry it down, and I'm going to stab to him. Back and forth like this here, all right? Now, we're going to try this here. So Dave starts out, we're going nice and slow, and what we're doing right now is parrying. As this blade's coming, we're moving. You see a body mechanics, watch the mechanics here. I'm like getting out of the way of that blade, the series of the blade. So we go back again, and we're parrying it down for right now. Okay? Nice and slow. This is all we want. That body mechanics, okay? Now, we can bypass it from the outside to the inside. And what I mean by from that, my hand's on the outside, so I pull him inside. Or we can stop it. Okay. Now, to stop this blade, if he stabs to me, we have to have the right body mechanics. If we look here and I'm too high, the blade's going to cut me. So I have to have that right body mechanics. Now again, this is training, this is a drill. Like I said, we're building body mechanics, athleticism, sensitivity, reading, pressure, footwork, all this stuff, okay? So not necessarily would I pick up like this or try to, though there could be a time of it. But I'm going to show you the relationship to empty hand in a minute. So now we're going to go, and Dave's going to come, and I'm stopping it, and Dave's stopping it. So we're back and forth. And you can see the change in the body mechanics. Though here, I'm stopping it, I'm still like this here. Okay? So we see the change in the body mechanics. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just blend them together. So as we go, I might, right? We might stop. None of it ever matters. It's what we want to do now. So we're just blending them together. We ain't going fast. Okay? We want to flow. That's all we want to do is just flow. You see the body mechanics? That's it right there. Okay? Now, before we end this, I want you to see something. We're traveling like on a straight line. Look at the body mechanics of here. Okay, here. What would be the relationship? Jab, cross. Jab, cross. There's the relationship. That's all we're doing. Dave's coming. This could be bang, bang, boom, okay? We could do this drill just like this here. He crosses, and I cross. There it is. There's a relationship. But when you have a blade, you cannot be touched by that blade. And that blade brings out a cat-like response. Being ballistic, explosive. And that's what we want. Give it a try, and we're going to build onto this later on.